Okay, I'm going to jump in because it's 2 hours. I want to explain some things that you, if you're watching this and got this far, first of all, this has been 2 hours. Now, when I finish this video, whether it's 2 hours, 3 hours, or whatever, I stop it, I download it. It takes forever. The longer the video, the longer it takes to download. But eventually, as long as I've got space on this 1 terabyte phone, and often I'm maxed out, it will eventually download, right? And when it downloads, it automatically goes to my iMovie, whether it's 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour. And then I go to my YouTube channel, which is still currently Driving to Tokyo. I download it. Now again, same thing. If it's 2 minutes, it downloads real fast. If it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. If it is a full 2 hours, okay, it'll take forever to download. Now, if I make 4 1-hour videos, which I do often, I delete 3 of them. Why? Because they take forever to download, right? Now, I often will make my first video at 2 a.m. because, you know why? I don't know, I want to work the bar crowd, and I'm up at 2 a.m. I can make a movie and my or video, whatever you want to call this, and my voice may say, you got to go to work. No, I don't want to go to work. I can go to work at 5. I have 3 more hours. So the point is, I can make the video and non-income producing activity time. Okay. Now I happen to be, it's almost 9 a.m. and this is the week I get my Social Security check tomorrow. So here's the bottom line of all bottom lines that you may not understand, because I go back to the same question. Have you made 4,500 videos of your life? Have you taken 2,000 photographs? Do you make 4 1-hour video collages a day? Are you mentoring with Matthew McConaughey, Tony Robbins, and Dean? Did you watch the event on April 24th, 2023 on your father's 90th birthday? Were you here in my loft watching the event? Probably not. So you can't possibly understand me, even if you're Chicago, Robert, Bloom, my mother and father, my 2 sisters who aren't talking to me. Frankly, just about anybody in my life, whether my friends, family. I think one guy who actually lives here, who was just here a few nights ago, Jeremy, gets me. Why? Well, number 1, he has a YouTube channel. Number 2, I've stayed at his place with a 65-inch TV. Number 3, he's been to my studio. We've actually went to Illegal Pete's together. We've had real time. And we didn't spend just 15 minutes watching a video. He was actually with me in my loft, okay? So Jeremy gets me, okay? He gets me. Why? Here's my main point. He lives here. I've been to his place. He's been to my place. We've gone to Illegal Pete's. He understands me. You know, we're on the same wavelength. Okay. Then there's people that I love, like Sophia. We got a lot of difference of opinion. I'll give you some specifics because it's always good to be specific, right? And doesn't mean I love her less. Number 1, she wouldn't even come to Jeremy drove here from Broomfield, parked, I picked him up, I brought him to my place. We wandered around, he's been here. Sophia, who I've known 12 years, I've known Jeremy less than 2 years, she wouldn't even come to my loft or come here because she said, I don't like downtown, even though she lives 10 miles away. I don't like it, there's too many people, and she told me how much she hates Japan. She would never go there, it's a dying nation, it's probably going to whittle down to nobody, because the older people are dying, the young people aren't marrying and having kids, so eventually they're just not going to even exist anymore. And I love Japan. It's like Sophia, but I just listened to her. You know, I didn't disagree, but she didn't even realize, again, I mentioned this before, that she's telling me how much she hates Japan, and I love Japan. I've been there 5 times. I wish I would have gone there 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to go there the rest of my life until COVID. Now, she got COVID. I did not. Now, then there's the whole vaccine thing. She didn't take the vaccine. She got it. She said it fucked up her head. She's a different person than she was, and she is. She actually is a different person because COVID can affect you physically, mentally, emotionally. So I'm not going to tell her, Sophia, you're kind of because of COVID, you know. So I listen. She likes Oklahoma City. Do you know how many times I've been to Oklahoma City? It's rednecks. There's meat packing places. I've gone there. I used to go there with CRST because we had a terminal. She likes Oklahoma City better than Denver. In fact, she wants to go there with her boyfriend and buy some land and park her van out in the middle of nowhere where there's no facilities. We're just different. This is a woman who is a millionaire with Empower, who used to speak in front of anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 to 5,000 people. In fact, 10 years ago this month, she was right here with her husband speaking at a Empower Network event that's a 10-minute walk from where I live. Speaking in front of 5,000 people, staying at a hotel. She used to travel around. She was an Empower Network guru, yet she doesn't even want to come here where the convention center is to my place to see my Prius and my place. And she's the one person I thought that has gone through so much shit with me that would want to come down and hang out like Jeremy, and she won't. So this is the deal that I have to live with. Nobody's understanding my videos. I don't even know why I'm making them. I don't make any money. No one's watching it past 30 seconds or 2 minutes. And I keep making them. But why? If I tell you, you're going to think I'm crazy. And you'll probably say this is never going to happen. And guess what? You may be right. It may never happen. Do you know why? Here's a couple things that can happen that won't happen. Number one, I could die. Might have a massive heart attack, stroke, get cancer like Paul Van Wellness and be dead in 3 months, and it won't happen. I admit I could die. I don't think I can make this happen if I'm dead. Okay, that's number one. Number two, there's a lot of synchronistic things that have to happen for this to happen, but the one person, not Chicago, not Sophia, I could go down the line of people that have to get it. The one person that needs to kind of get a glimpse or have an aha moment is Matthew McConaughey. Do you know why? You got to focus on people that if they get you, it could be a significant thing. Now, the other thing, I hate to say it, but I got to be honest. I've talked to my mother and father. My dad keeps telling me when I die, mom dies, you are going to have an inheritance coming that's going to take care of you the rest of your life. But honestly, my dad's dying, but he could live another 2 years, 2 weeks, 2 months. My mom's in pretty good health. The point is I could die before them and I won't see an inheritance. But the truth of, if I live a little bit longer, maybe 5 years or 10 years, there is a possibility the inheritance my dad keeps telling me I'm going to get, that my sisters don't even need it because my sister Kathy's been retired for 40 years. She got 2 full-time retirement incomes plus $250,000. She's going to get inheritance, but frankly, she doesn't even need it. My other sister, she doesn't really need it, but she's going to get it. I'm the dude that really could use an extra $100,000 or $200,000, but unfortunately, just the way life is working out, my dad even kids around with me. He keeps saying, I probably don't think I was going to live this long. And so the truth is I could drop dead, never have this happen. I realize I'm not in like woo-woo land. I understand this. And for the time being, even if I've got my BD shirt on, I have to get up every day and try to figure out how to pay my bills. The rest of my family does not. Matthew doesn't have to. But here's the key. This is reality. I'm one of, I don't know, maybe 2 million or 1,000. I don't even know how many are on these weekly Monday and Thursday calls, but I'm like one video. Dean asked us to make a 1-minute video to Matthew and say, this is why I love the road trip and stuff. All it's going to take is for him to see a glimpse. They could like wow, this looks like a cool dude, man. He's 69. Maybe he would be a good story for us. After all, he's almost dying. He's a fired motherfucker. He lost his job, lost his house. He's down on his luck, and he came across our art of living, and now he's applying it. Maybe he would be a good testimony for us. All he has to do is see a little glimpse of me. Do you want to know more? And guess what? One of my mentors said, when someone asks for a glass of water, don't give them a fire hose. I got to go. I have to do this. I'm capable of doing this, dude. Let's do a 30-second Matthew commercial. Hey, Matthew, I watched your Art of Living. It was on my dad's 90th birthday, who is dying. I couldn't be with him. I was going to pull the covers over my head. I was almost not going to watch it, and I watched it. I cried through it. I got to the VIP level. I watched all of it. I went all in, and I've been on these calls that Dean's been doing, your partner and Anthony. It's changing my life. And I happen to be a retired, actually fired, over-the-road truck driver who'd gone to Japan 5 times in 2 years. I've driven all over the U.S. I probably could be your road trip advisor. To find out more, watch my videos. I'll be sending you like 1-minute videos because I know you're busy. I don't expect you to watch an hour video, but I'll just, watch my videos. They'll be coming at you. Have a wonderful day. So I could just do these little like zip, 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 zoom, 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 zoom. Well, like all my other friends, maybe he won't even watch them. But guess what? If nothing happens, if I don't do anything, what are the chances of something happening? Nothing. Tony talked about it. I got him on video. Do you know what he says? And I'll end with this, on this little clip. He said, if you go for what you want and you focus on what you want instead of what you don't want, are you guaranteed to have success? No. But he said, if you focus on what you don't want, what don't have, what's the chances of you getting what you want? Probably no. But if you keep trying, keep practicing, keep doing things over and over again with the end result in mind, and you keep reviewing and adjusting, keep doing it, it could happen. Now here's my big thing. If it happened to Dean with Matthew, why can't it happen to me? We're both human beings, they're looking for testimonies. They're looking. So to tell you the truth, if you're a real loser and you've failed all your life and you have all kinds of bullshit happen, and then you have a breakthrough, your story's more interesting than someone that hasn't had bullshit happen. Does that make sense? So they're looking for dudes like me who, I haven't had a girlfriend since Soviet in Santos. I went to Japan 5 times and then COVID happened. I had to drive 200,000 miles through COVID, and I made my company $1 million, and then they gave me a brand new truck, and then right in the 3 cars away in my vision, they fired my ass over a microsleep that's caused by thy profession. I know that's kind of a fucked up thing. This is the hero's journey. This is the perfect framework for movies, for stories. Matthew knows this. I don't have to explain this to him because he's a Hollywood Academy Award Lincoln commercial dude that knows how to act. I don't know how to act, but he could take my story. See, Hollywood will pay for concept pieces. They'll pay you $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. Screw it. It's more than maybe my inheritance. I know there's lots of different ways you can get money, but you know what, dude? You're a dreamer. You're just it's never going to happen. Forget it. Don't do anything. And plus, these videos are way too long. No one's going to watch them. I know, but I like making them. It's an hour of my life or 2 hours of my life, and 24-hour period, dude. I can still make money. Heck, it's 9 o'clock. I could go out in my car right now in 4 hours. By 1 o'clock, make $100. There's no rules on when I have to work. I could do 2 8-hour shifts, 2 4-hour shifts, make $200 a day. I could do 3 4-hour shifts, just start 4 hours, take a break, do another 4-hour shift, take a break, do another 4 hours. Maybe I might end tonight, but I could still make $300 a day. And I'm getting my $800 check tomorrow. So do not have to freak out, man. I know, plus I got to figure out it's Tuesday. No, our next mastermind call, we had one yesterday, and I love these calls. So I make these. Now I can take this when I download. Guess what? If it's 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 10 hours, whatever, I can chop it down to whatever length I want. You know why? It's my life. It's not yours. You probably wouldn't even know how to edit this because it's not your life, man. It's my life. There's 2 songs. If you go to YouTube, there's 2 songs I love. I used to play in the truck. It's My Life by No Doubt And the original in my life, it's my life. Check it out. I can't play it because YouTube blocks it, but the lead singer unfortunately passed on. But I love the song. Now he's dead. He's gone. He's gone into the next. But his music lives on, and his song "It's My Life" is one of my favorite songs of all time. And he's not even here singing it. It lives in YouTube, and I can listen to it anytime, even though he's not here anymore. You know, that's the magic. You know, I could be like Alan Watts. I could be dead and buried and cremated and or whatever happens in the afterlife. And if I keep making these videos, zoom, 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 maybe some dude like 30 years from now says, I wonder if they drove trucks back in 2023, and he comes across, sees the Driving to Tokyo thing, starts watching my video. This is kind of a cool dude. And he types in my name, Doug Werma, born September 13th, 1953, died, whatever. Zoom, boom. He's gone. Well, it's like Jimi Hendrix. It's like Janis Joplin. It's like all Alan Watts. There's a lot of people that still live in YouTube, and they're long gone. In fact, they could be reincarnated. In fact, it could be a little girl, little boy. That's another whole conversation. Yo-Yo Ka drummer. Yo-Yo Ka drummer. Check it out. I'll tell you why I'm asking you to check this out, but go to search Yo-Yo Ka drummer. I'll talk to you about Led Zeppelin and talk to you about reincarnation, why she's a happening little girl. She's got 200-something thousand subscribers. Her Good Times, Bad Times, I think I can play here, got 2.4 million views. And Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin said she could play the drums like the former drummer who died. What's the chances of a young lady start playing the drums in Japan, doesn't speak any English, can't read any music at 2 years old, when her mother and father were Japanese, you know, just kind of nightclub performers, and their little girl goes up to the drums and starts playing like the Led Zeppelin original drummer at 2 years old. I know it could be an argument for reincarnation, dude. Anyway, let's close this out. We can chop this up. This is 17 minutes. We can make this into 17 one-minute things, dude. Zoop, hi. Okay, let's turn this off.